Hello everyone, my name is Reagan. Did you know that Nelson Mandela died back in the 80s? Well, at least that's what people remember. So you can imagine their shock and disbelief when he actually died in 2013. So many people will tell you he died while in prison, but he actually died later in his life. This misremembering of the past has coined the term the Mandela effect. The Mandela effect has a very long list of things that apply to it. These are just a couple of my favorites. One of the most common Mandela effects besides Nelson Mandela's death is Looney Tunes. Many people remember it as Looney Tunes, T-O-O-N-S, when in reality it's Looney Tunes, T-U-N-E-S. It would make more sense to be T-O-O-N-S because it's a cartoon and cartoon, T-O-O-N-S, but it's never been spelled that way. A second example of the Mandela effect is a popular children's book, The Berenstain Bears. If you ask anyone, what was that series of books about the family of bears? They will all say the Berenstain Bears. So why do we all say the Berenstain Bears with an E instead of the Berenstain Bears with an A? Everyone remembers it as the Berenstain Bears, not the Berenstain Bears. So why is it the Berenstain Bears? It's not the Berenstain Bears? How is it not the Berenstain Bears? Another example is the Monopoly Man. Many people remember him with a monocle. Turns out he never had one. If you decide to dress up as the Monopoly Man this Halloween, 9 times out of 10, you're going to imagine wearing a monocle because it's such a staple piece of his costume and outfit. In reality, you don't even need it because he never had one. A fourth example is Pikachu from Pokemon. His tail is all yellow. All yellow. There is no black detail on the end of his tail. Pikachu was a very common thing for artistic kids to draw when they were younger because they were playing Pokemon, and almost every illustration has a black detail on the tail. Yet, he never had one. I remember when I was younger, I would watch tutorials on how to draw Pikachu because he's such an easy character to draw. And every single one has that little black zigzag on the end. It was like a lightning bolt. But never even had one. Never had one. The last example, which is by far my favorite and most mind-blowing, is Cheez-Its. Just for a second, before you roll your eyes, because it's Cheez-Its, just for a second, imagine that you're at the grocery store and you want to get your favorite snack. So, you push your buggy down the aisles and you find the box of Cheez-Its. Now look really hard. Look really hard on the front of the box. There's no Z. It's just Cheez-It. It's always been just Cheez-It. There's no Z at the end. It's not Cheez-Its. It's not multiple Cheez-Its. It's one singular Cheez-It. That just don't make sense. In conclusion, the Mandela effect is a phenomenon that cannot be explained. Nobody understands why they remember the things that they do and the way that they do, like the way that they remember it. And it really throws everyone off when people start to agree with other people. Like, oh yeah, it wasn't the Berenstain Bears, it's the Berenstain Bears. You're right. And so it really, it shocks people whenever other people can agree with them, saying, yeah, I remember that too. What's that about? And there are so many other examples, and I encourage you to read up on some because some of them, you will literally be shocked. The ones that I've included today are just the most shocking, in my opinion. There are so many more that you can read up on and you can learn about, and you will literally be so surprised, shocked. And plus, there's no explanation either. I hope you enjoyed learning about the Mandela effect with me. Bye.